Hi everyone, and welcome to today's session, Getting the Most from Your Membership, as part of the LUPC and SUPC Conference. My name is Marian Hutchins, and I'm Head of Marketing and Communications for the SUMS Group, which includes SUPC, and I'm co-presenting today with my colleague Suzanne.
Hello, I'm Suzanne Picken, and I'm Head of Membership Marketing and Communications at LUPC. We're going to start off by just giving you a quick reminder of who we are. Both LUPC and SUPC are not-for-profit organisations, and we're owned and directed by our members. Together, our membership covers the regional areas of London, the south of England, and all the way up to the Midlands. LUPC's membership includes both higher education and further education institutions in the London area, and also the wider public sector organisations nationally. SUPC's membership includes higher education and further education institutions from Cornwall all the way up to the Midlands. We are both separate organisations, however we are working closely together in a strategic partnership. We're also both part of the wider UK Universities Purchasing Consortia, also known as UK UPC, which is a partnership body working together to maximise the benefits to members and reduce duplication across framework agreements. We're joined in UK UPC by the other regional purchasing consortia, as well as the national bodies, the Energy Consortium, TEC, and also TUCO, the University Caterers Organisation.
And so when we think about why membership today is really more important than ever, I think it's worth just reflecting that in 2018-19, approximately 60% of universities were operating a deficit. And while there was a considerable contribution around pension adjustments to that, universities were already coming from a sort of challenging financial position, and that's before we had the onset of the pandemic and Brexit. So we've seen obviously significant changes to purchasing and procurement requirements as part of COVID, and Brexit, of course, has thrown up a lot of challenges around imports, what's required from a policy perspective, and so there's a lot of challenges for procurement departments to be dealing with right now.
So why be a member of LUPC or SUPC? Membership gives you access to a wide range of compliant framework agreements, which cover a full range of goods and services that you will need to buy for your organisation. As part of your membership, you have access to tailored support through our category and procurement teams, and also we provide spend reporting for your institution, identifying areas where you can save money. You're also guaranteed collaboration across the network, so across our membership organisations, where you can learn from each other and share best practice. This is across a variety of procurement initiatives and processes, and also areas such as responsible procurement.
And in addition to the points Suzanne's just covered, we also provide the latest information on frameworks through our events and sector updates. We provide access to a range of value-added services at discounted rates to support members. So this could include things like credit checking services, spend analysis, access to supplier management tools, and those are all things you can access more cost-effectively through your membership. We also provide access to a wide range of resources and events to support your learning and development. And this is for you not only as an individual to support your continuing professional development, but also your team. And then finally, we, both SUPC and LUPC provide access along with the wider UK UPC to the National Procurement Maturity Assessment Programme, which helps universities benchmark their procurement capability and work towards an action plan of improvement.
So what are the benefits of accessing our framework agreements? Our framework agreements provide competitive pricing and also value for money, because our members can benefit from the combined purchasing power across our membership organisations, which make us really attractive to suppliers. Members can also benefit through time saving, because we've already run a thorough tender process for you by effectively going out to the market, vetting those suppliers, and then selecting the best suppliers to be on those framework agreements, ready for you to run your call-off process. All of our framework agreements are professionally managed by the consortia category managers, and they do this by holding regular reviews of the framework agreement and with the framework agreement suppliers, and also ensuring that these are managed through key performance indicators, etc. Members will have access within our framework agreements to a large supplier base, which not only includes large industry leaders, but also the small and medium enterprises. And finally, you'll have access to our specialist procurement networks. So that's our category groups, for example, and other groups such as our responsible procurement group, as well as access to free member events.
And so with all that, we wanted to make sure we left you with some top tips to be getting more out of your membership today. So whether you're new to us and today's conference is the first time you've had any exposure to LUPC and SUPC, or if you're a friend of the show and have been with us for a long time, we certainly suggest that you talk to our teams, our respective teams, depending on your membership, about the opportunity to get greater savings through framework spend. If you're a member of LUPC, you can speak to an LUPC team member. If you're a member of SUPC, you can speak to an SUPC team member for that. You can also sign up to receive monthly updates, including e-bulletins and e-digests. You can get involved in a tender working party or a category group. And I would highly recommend this. It's a great way to build your own knowledge, support the development of frameworks that meet your local needs, and also connect yourself with a group of colleagues that can support you going forward. And finally, please do make sure you register for an event just like you have today, because that's a great way to, again, support your own learning and development.
So one of our closing slides is really just a couple of quotes highlighting what our members are actually saying about being a member of LUPC and SUPC. So the first one is, as well as providing savings, we have found LUPC's expertise and support with queries and provision of events and training to be incredibly useful. We truly see LUPC as an extension to our procurement team. And we have an SUPC member that has said, the SUPC membership is much more than a subscription to a service. It is access to a range of procurement professionals with a breadth of knowledge relevant to the HE sector. We're not actually running a Q&A session as part of this webinar. However, if you do need more information about anything that you've heard today, then please do head over to the relevant website. So for LUPC members, that's www.lupc.ac.uk. And for SUPC members, that's www.supc.ac.uk. If you have any particular questions or queries, then please use the email addresses that we've provided here. Thank you very much for listening.